Hi, good day, Dr. Tay and Dr. Ng. We are from Group 5D, Fundamental 5D. I'm Tan Wei Jie. The journal we are presenting is using machine learning to predict visitor to totally protect areas (TPA) in Sarawak, Malaysia, which is under tourism sector. This paper is highlighting the effect of the post-COVID tourism's decline in Sarawak protect area, emphasize the needs of machine learning solution to optimize the visitor trend and promote the sustainable tourism. Potential solution buyers that could benefit from this paper include the government health departments to enhancing the safety measure as well as the travel agency and independent tour guide for their marketing strategy. The analytic tools utilized include the closed industry standard process for data mining and various machine learning algorithms.
Hello, my name is Lily Lian. Today, I'm excited to share the objective of the studies. The studies is focused on predicting tourism demand in Sarawak protected area by using machine learning technique. The studies is utilized diverse predictive methods, including gain ratio decision tree, KNN, native Bayes, and decision tree with Gini index and entropy. Why? Because each of the predictive methods was specially made for the handling factors like distance to the nearest city, park size, age of the park, and park type. Let's talk about the gain ratio decision tree. This is the study primary model. The gain ratio decision tree not only predicts visitor arrival, but categorizes them as low, medium, or high. It is the best model by creating decisions rule based on gain ratio. It's helping us to understand the conditions under which parts attract different visitor categories. Next is KNN, care nearest neighbors. When it's talked about KNN, it is a method that predicts tourism demand for both local and foreign visitors. It's work like classifying objects based on their closest training ensembles, allowing us to anticipate the likely demand for tourist arrival by majority vote from the KNN.
That way, it helps us to predict what people might like in parks by looking at a different feature. So, even with a small amount of data, it can quickly tell us the chances of something belonging to a certain category. So, this helps us to make better decisions for tourism planning. Next, Gini index decision tree. So, this helps us to figure out how many visitors a park might get by focusing on features that reduce mistake. This means we can make accurate decisions and make sure we are putting park in the right category, so we can plan tourism better by making things less confusing. Last, entropy decision tree. This helps us to predict what visitors might like by organizing our decision making. It looks at the future that make prediction clearer and separate different park categories. This helps us plan tourism in a better way that is good for environment and make visitors happy.
Hi, my name is Yi. Based on the table shown, the decision tree model of gain ratio was chosen as the best predictive model to predict local visitors to total protected area in Sarawak. The important predictor of the local visitors shows that the distance to the nearest city is the most important variable, followed by the size of the park. Based on the output shown, a very clear significant rule to predict high local visitors to Sarawak's total protected area is when the distance of the park to the nearest city is less than 22.6 km. As for the prediction of median visitors to the park is when the size of the park is less than 61.88 km square and the distance of the park is between 22.6 km and 115 km. While those parks with a size of greater than 98.66 km square and the distance to the park is greater than 22.6 km are expected to receive low visitors, as well as when the distance of the park to the nearest city is greater than 115 km with a size of less than 98.66 km square.
Hi, I'm Agnes. The table shows that naive Bayes, gain ratio decision tree, Gini decision tree, and entropy decision tree give the highest accuracy value. However, the gain ratio was chosen as the best splitting criteria among other algorithms since this study has polynomial attributes with many values. Based on gain ratio decision rule, the most important predictor to determine the number of foreign visitors visiting the park is the age of the park. The most significant rule to predict high foreign visitor park is when the age of the park is more than 54.5 years. Another rule is when the age is less than 54.5 years, but the park is a wildlife center with distance to the nearest city less than 22 kilometers. It was found that the older the age of the park, the higher is the tourist preference to visit the park. For the prediction of median visitors park, the first significant rule is when the age of the park is less than 54.5 years and the park is a nature reserve. The park that received low visitors is the national park that is less than 54.5 years with a size between 79.7 and 549 kilometers square.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Pang. I'm here today to present the conclusion of this project. In conclusion, the most effective predictive model among these algorithms is the gain ratio decision tree, showing impressive accuracy, low standard deviation, and a favorable misclassification rate, acting as a reliable tool for understanding the various factors influencing tourism demand. The key takeaway from this project is that the widespread influence of distance to the nearest city, along with the adaptable preferences of local and foreign visitors, highlights the importance of applying these findings for the recovery and maintenance of tourism in Sarawak's TPAs. Together, these insights furnish a comprehensive understanding of both local and foreign visitors' dynamics. This comprehensive approach using various machine learning techniques brings significant impacts to the stakeholders by helping them make informed decisions. Insights into resource allocation, refined marketing strategies, and contributions to sustainable tourism planning are simplified. As we move ahead, our next steps include, firstly, using these findings to create clear plans that cater to both local and foreign tourists. Secondly, working closely with health departments, travel agencies, and tour guides for united tourism efforts. In summary, knowing the importance of location and understanding visitor preferences helps to boost and sustain tourism in Sarawak's TPAs. That's all for our presentation. Thank you.